Welcome back to our Line Fan Channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Volkswagen wants to produce over 3 million small EVs by 2030. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. All right. So, Volkswagen plans to produce a total of 3 million fully electric small cars at its Spanish plants in Montreal and Pampelani between 2025 and 2030. The total number is likely to be even higher, with the entry-level model announced for 2027. Even though it may not be built in Spain, this announcement was by Seat at its annual press conference. Seat is investing 3 billion euros in the conversion of its Montreal plant near Barcelona in order to start production in there in 2025. The Volkswagen ID2 recently presented as a concept in the Copra offshoot, which was presumably be called Vavat, as reported as the Palmlama plant will probably build the VW ID2 X crossover variant, as well as the offshoot for Skoda, which is to be called El Rico. Volkswagen boss Tom Shepard has already stated in recent interviews that they were aiming for annual sales of 100,000 units per model. However, it would take 7.5 years to reach that 3 million vehicles now mentioned, with a total of 400,000 units per year from the two Spanish plants, assuming a production start at the end of 2025, beginning of 2026. The 3 million mark would not be reached until 2033, since it is rather unlikely that the sales planning of a small electric car has changed so fundamentally in the few days since Safford's statement. It stands to reason that Safford was probably referring to his initial sales when he stated 100,000 vehicles per year in models, and that the volume will increase over 3 years to reach the 3 million target in 2030. It is not known how many cells will be distributed among the models the models series and the plants and Montreal smart cars and Palmlania SUVs. Next, Copra BEV to come to 2024 in China. However, the total sales of small electric vehicles small electric vehicle cars by 2030 in the Volkswagen Group are likely to be somewhat higher than the 3 million units from the Spanish plants. Volkswagen also planning an even cheaper electric model for less than 20,000 euros by 2027 at the latest. And the honorable mention interview brand boss Stratford left open whatever the model, possibly called the ID1, would be built in Europe, or wherever it would be come off as a production line in other plants for the cost reasons. A few days later, Volkswagen gave the official go-ahead for the construction of the second battery cell factory of its subsidiary PowerCo, as Seat now writes the brand and is also working on an assembly plant for battery packs and a second vehicle platform for Montreal. The Copra brand is initially responsible for electrification as Seat. Copra will launch its second BEV model after the born in 2024. The MEB model Traficam, which will be produced in China. This will be followed in 2025 by a Copra Rival, electric smart car production in Spain. Seat itself is planning to own its BEV model in 2026 at the earliest, as Autocar reports, with reference to CEO Wayne Griffiths. And Griffiths also told the port that Copra is planning a larger electric model based on the future group platform SSP for the North America market towards the end of this decade. The annual press conference was, of course, also about the annual report in 2022. Seat SA, which includes the two brands Skoda and Capra, increased sales by 14% to 10.5 billion euros after tax, and there were a profit of 68 million euros after a loss of 256 million euros in previous year. Griffin stated in the press release, among the other things. Prioritizing capital was key. We are at the start of a crucial year in CSA's history. We know the future in electric, and we have the clear vision and motive team determined to make this transition. If 2022 was a kickoff of our transition, 2023 will be the year of its acceleration, says CEO. All right. If you like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notification. Okay.